Now the comparison. We Muslims today, we are confused most of the time, especially our sisters, that they think that the prayer that Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has told us and taught us is different for men and different for women. And they have lots of confusions. Questions after questions on YouTube, on Facebook, on whatever they have. And there are muftis, mashallah, great muftis, grand muftis, they are there. They confuse them all. And they don't realize that the time Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam lived with the ummah and he led as an imam after the salah has been made obligatory, he lived only for 13 years. Salah became compulsory in the congregation, in the Jama'ah, as an imam and the people in the 10th year when the Isra wal Mi'raj took place. Since then, he lived in Mecca for 3 years and then he lived for another 10 years in Medina. And he was the imam. And hadith in Sahih Bukhari clearly says, Sallu kama ra'aytumuni usalli. This is the hadith of Rasulullah. He made it very clear that pray as you are seeing me praying. So it's not for the woman, not for the man, it's for all of us. The question is, how can we see him now? We can see him through the ahadith. We can see him through the Sahih ahadith, where we know that how Rasulullah was praying. But at the same time, general issues of Islam, any issue of Islam, where Allah speaks about, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, O you who believed, Ya ayyuhal muslimun, O Muslims. It means this address is for men and women. Make sense? Any issue when Allah is bringing the word, common word, and He's not specifying something for the man and not something for the women, then it is for all the same. Same thing, this hadith is for the same, that Rasulullah said, see me, pray as you see me praying. So for men and women, everything is same. Only in Islam, when Allah speaks about certain matters, like for example, menses, when Allah speaks about menses, does the menses have to do with us? Do we bleed every week, every month, once in a month? No, the bleeding is not related to, the menses are not for us. So definitely when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will mention something about the purity and impurity of the menses in the Quran or hadith of Rasulullah, then those ahadith and those verses will be for women. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will talk about the delivery of the child, Allah will not speak anything about men, because men are not giving the birth to the children. It's women. So there are so many things which are there that are specific for the women. Similar ahadith also here we can go by this hadith with regards to the congregational prayer, because women